What's up, everyone? Rahul this side, and today I'm live on Facebook group and YouTube for sharing two things here. The first thing is what all business values, or rather, I would just say values. What all values helped me? Okay, two things: values and strategies. What all values and strategies actually helped me to cross 1 crore revenue in my online business, right? Especially coaching online business. Now, if you know me, I have been into entrepreneurship, not online entrepreneurship, but in overall entrepreneurship for more than a decade. And only this time, whatever I'm doing currently, this time it was possible that I was able to sustain my business. I have done more than 10 plus businesses, some of them offline, some of them, most of them online. But it was only this time that I was able to sustain this business model and even cross 1 crore with one single model, right? So I'll actually share with you what all I learned in these 10 years, not the whole journey, but what core business values I'll share with you, plus that one single strategy that is actually working for me and helping me, right? So would you love to know that what is working for me? Definitely, if it is working for me and most of my students, then it will also work for you, right? Just type hashtag me in the chat, in the comments below, if you really want to understand what worked for me, right? Now let me quickly share my screen here, and I'll not, this live might go for around 15 minutes or so. I want to keep it short so that I can, give most of the values in shortest possible time. So let me see if people are live here. Okay, we have amazing people live here. Okay, first I will quickly go through the values which I felt was very important in my journey, right? Which kept me going and which actually helped me cross 1 crore. By the way, welcome Somain, Piansu, and two others. It's saying me, so I'm not sure who else. But yeah. So yeah, I was talking about the values, and then I will definitely come to that strategy. And it's just actually one strategy which is helping me. I'll definitely share with you that. But first, something which is very crucial. Even if I give you that strategy, it will still not work until unless you don't know the values. So what values are actually helping me or actually helped me? Let me just, bigger my screen here. Yeah. So the first value which I felt I should share with you is which is working every day regardless of mood. So I might feel low, whatever I'm feeling that particular day should not affect my work, right? And there have been many such instances where I was low and I was at my lowest point in terms of my mood. For example, I will share one instance. I went to doctor and I just got my routine checkup, and they said you have a gallbladder stone, and that too 22 mm. 22 mm is big. And when you even don't know that you have such scenario, such thing happening with you, right? So even then, it was a shock to me. But from the next day itself, I knew that if I don't work, it cannot be a substitute to anything. I have to work. Whatever else is going in my life, I have to work. There's no other way, right? So whatever you are feeling, never ever give excuse to yourself. Rather, I would say what happens is whenever my situation goes worse, I double down my efforts in my business. It just happens with me, right? Why? I feel like, I take out my aggression here into my business. If I'm feeling low because of something, I just say to myself, Rahul, the only thing that can save you with all the challenges that you're into right now is business. So work more harder, right? So when I say this to myself, I even work more aggressively when I'm in bad mood. Surprise, right? But yes, this is how it is. The second thing is definitely, you should have a coach, you should have a mentor. But also, when you have a mentor, there's one thing that you have to remember: have a mentor by which you can actually ask direct question. Uh, you can actually, that mentor is approachable. Never sign up for courses or programs where you cannot approach the mentor, right? Or else join that particular program of that mentor where you can actually talk to that person. You can say, this is my challenge, can you tell me what to do, right? Else it just doesn't work, else I won't even call it as a mentorship. It's just you are just gaining knowledge, that's it. Mentor is someone who actually tells you, okay, this is where the thing is wrong. Whatever you call mentor or coach, whatever, I don't want to get into that. But that guide should actually be able to guide you, right? So anytime you get a chance to invest, you are in a situation where where you are thinking, I need to invest to grow my business, then this is how you need to think which person is more approachable to me, who can actually help me grow by holding my hand, and that's the only way out. If you ask me, when I started, this high ticket journey in 2022, I hired a mentor where with whom I was able to talk twice in a week for one complete year. Definitely it was a costly thing, I had to actually pay 8 lakhs to that person, but that's the beauty of it, and that's one of the big reasons of where I am, wherever I am, right? Once that 1 year program finished, I immediately, after, for around, there was a 2 month gap, and then I signed up with another mentor. This was one on one, and this person sits with me after every alternate day. We just have a 15-hour talk, but it's so powerful. This person just lets me know wherever, if there's a wrong route that I'm about to take, he just makes me aware of it, right? So this is very important. Whenever you want to invest money, it should be done in a right way, just telling you that. The third thing is work from project to project under deadlines. This has helped me a lot. How it helps is, see, we are in online business, there are various non-money making activities. Two things: one is money making activity, other is non-money making activity, right? I mean, when I say non-money making activity, it doesn't give you money instantly, right? It's a long thing. For example, content creation, it doesn't put money in your pocket quickly. You're making reels, it doesn't put money in your pocket quickly, right? So sometimes what will happen is, you're creating reels, you thought, okay, everybody is creating reel, let me also create reels. You started creating every day, every day, every day, and you will feel that you are working. But the irony is, money will not come in your pocket, right? So there are a lot many such situations that will come in your life, that you will keep doing things with no such deadline, and you don't know, you know that will this method will actually put money in my pocket or not. So what I used to do is, I used to have a project in my hand. Most of the times it was my challenge, right? I do 3-day challenges and 5-day challenges. So whenever I used to fix my next challenge, my efforts used to increase. My if I have to create ad, it has to happen today. If I leave it on tomorrow, I will waste, money in ads today. That is how it is. So following deadlines used to help me a lot, and it still helps me. I first declare that, okay, this is when I will do my challenge. For example, my next challenge is happening on 11th of November. I'm every day working so hard and making sure that I should create my 2 videos. Another day it should be 2 more. If I don't have a goal in my mind, if I don't have this project, I'll feel like, okay, let me just do this next video 3 days later, 4 days later, right? So this helps. Go from project to project, guys. Have a project in your mind, and then just reverse calculate whatever is required to complete that project, do it. This helps you to move much faster. Next is repeat what worked and discard what didn't. When you are when you are doing your business, always make sure, analyze. Let's say you got a sale someday. What worked? Just backtrack it. What worked for you to get that sale? Note it down somewhere. And also note down what didn't work. You should always have this in your mind. What is working, what is not working. Now, what is working for you, just double it down. And what is not working, just discard it. Right? This is very important. Next is definitely following the intuition. I have always followed my intuition. If you know, I don't know if you know or not, I even left my government job back in April 2023. It was a risky decision, but I just followed my intuition. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to be a businessman. This is who I feel I should be. I should not be a person doing job and efforts going waste. My If I put efforts, they should be impacting the world, and they should even help me grow and scale in terms of money, right? And which doesn't happen in a job. I followed my intuition. Yes, it was tough, but the more deeper your intuition is, only then you will be able to take such bold steps, right? Next is never regret once a decision is made. And these are all from my experiences. So if I have to take an example here, never regret once a decision is made. So what happened one day is, I invested 4 lakhs into personal development program, right? There was a 4 to 5 events happening, and I just invested 4 lakhs for my, it was not a business investment, it was a personality development kind of thing. Now, the moment I paid that 4 lakhs, and 4 lakhs is good amount of money. When I paid that, I went into the zone of, buyer's remorse. Why did I take this decision? No, my personality was already good. I should have taken this 4 lakh and invested in some business or maybe in ads. But why did I do this? But don't regret. So you know what happened? I went to those events and I networked with so many people. This is what I thought actually. I thought, how can I now maximize it? I went into those events. I met a lot of people there. I even had I even created a strategy. For example, my t-shirt used to say high ticket coach, and there used to be a QR code at the back of my t-shirt. This helped me to market myself even in those events, right? And I even cracked $17,500 deals after these 3 events. Sounds great, right? So never feel that you have taken a decision and it went wrong. Never crib about it. See how you can now take it in your favor. Only when you think, things will open. Next is definitely believe in yourself. That has always been there. You have to believe in yourself, only then things will happen, right? So these are the 7 values, the core values, which have actually helped me to cross this 1 crore on fast track, right? Now let's come to this now. The business strategy, right? What business strategies I mainly applied and what was the thought behind it, right? If I have to add value here, I would add one more value, which is I need a business system which gives me more time and money freedom, right? Everybody talks about freedom, but everybody even wants it, right? So always have this in your mind. What should I do which in the end I can leverage my time and money, right? Now, what business strategies I applied? So let me just quickly take you through. And this is, if you were waiting for the strategy, here it is. Um, it Okay. Let me just hide some of the things here. Okay, high ticket funnel. Now, this was my, I would say, one of the great moves which I took in my business. I niched down to high ticket model, right? Although I'm a business coach. If you talk about my macro niche, it's a business coach. I help online coaches to scale their businesses, right? But I niched it down to high ticket funnel because I resonated it more with it. Now, even high ticket model can be done in various ways, but what method I used, and how it is so aligned with time and money freedom. So what I have is I just have one high ticket offer. That's it. And since last 2 years, 2.5 years, I just have one offer, which is a high ticket offer, which is more than 2,500 US dollars. Just one high ticket offer. And the acquisition model is mainly just challenges. Definitely I get some sales here and there, but I don't have more efforts put in there. It's mainly happening through challenges, right? I do challenge once a month, one high ticket offer, and the delivery part, what I have to deliver is just 2 coaching sessions in a week. So when clients sign up with me, the delivery is also not so huge, 2 coaching sessions, and that too in groups, right? So can you see the thing happening here? I don't have so many complex models like, you know, like level ones and level twos, or I would rather say I directly sell L3. If I talk in levels models, what I have figured out is how I can sell my level 3 directly, because I was able to think this and I thought, can this be done without even selling L1 and L2s? And it became, it happened. By the way, if you do know about me, I even sold in 2022 from Jan to May. I did a lot of webinars and I even tried to sell 5,000 rupee products. I used to sell it, and but I was not able to scale, and there were so many things happening and profits were sucking, right? So that's the reason I had to pivot, and this is something which I felt I should move to, right? So what is happening here? I just have one high ticket offer, so which means no complications, just one offer, one challenge, which is the lead acquisition, I would say customer acquisition model. Acquisition. So customers are acquired just through challenges, and when it comes to delivery, I'm just doing 2 coaching sessions in a week. Isn't it cool, right? Looks cool, right? It is. Okay, so as I already told you, what I do is I do challenges, 2-day, 3-day, and 5-day events. I have done almost, I think, 22-day events, 3-day and Friday events. I think they would be around 10. I'm not sure exactly. And I used to sell directly my L3, no L1 and L2s. If you know more about what we do in L1 and L2s, we actually filter out people. That is what we do in L1 and L2s, right? Now, yes, let me tell you this. How, if you want to know how is it possible that that I am able to sell L3 directly, how I am able to sell L3 directly without even selling L1 and L2s, right? You might have this question, and this might be a breakthrough for you at this moment. So I'll tell you this. This is actually my secret, right? This is my quite little secret, which I haven't till now revealed anywhere. The way I take the sessions, it's deliberate. How I have crafted my day one, how I craft my day two, day three, day four, day five. It's done in a deliberate way, so that there are a lot many things I seed in customers every day, which actually helps me to sell my level 3 directly, right? The persuasion, and why 3-day or 5-day challenges are actually working for me to sell L3 directly, because there's a concept called immersion. When people sit with you for 3 days or 5 days, they know that you are not bullshitting. They know that you know your stuff, because they would be asking you so many questions in those 3 days and 5 days, and they would see that you are competent enough. See, when people sign up with you, there are only 2 reasons why they sign up with you. Only 2 reasons. The first, the likability. They like you. They have to like you before they sign up with you. The second is they need to see whether you're competent enough to get them results or not. Just 2 things: likability, competency. And this 3-day or 5-day challenges help me to do both together, right? When you sit with someone for 3 days or even 5 days, they start liking you because you be your own yourself, you show your authenticity. They start liking you, and they also know that you are competent enough because they see a lot of testimonials from you. They see that you are able to do this, then they can also do, right? That's why I'm able to sell L3 directly through these events. Hope this conveys this thing very clearly, right? Now, one more awesome thing what I did here is, what is working for me is, I use both one to many selling and one to one selling method together, right? So let me explain you how this happens. So when I take my 3-day or 5-day challenges, it is actually happening in a one to many format, right? So event happens in a one to many format, but when people have to invest, I don't give them payment links. When I give my offer, I don't say just put this deposit and you're in. What I do is I ask them to book a call with me. at the end of the event, which means I offer them calls. By the end of the event, I offer them calls. So when they book the call with me, they come on a one-on-one call, and it's usually a 15 to 20 minutes call. Why? Because they have already seen the price, they already have gone through my event. So you don't have to actually sell anything now. They're already sold, they just have to pay you the amount. But still, when it is a high ticket product, people actually have some more questions to ask you before they pay you the money, right? This is when this one-on-one selling one-on-one selling helps, right? So when you do this event, you tell the offer and everything together, which is the one-to-many format. By the end of the challenge, you ask them to book a call with you if they want to work with you. They come on a one-on-one call, 15 to 20 minutes one-on-one call. Now you handle their queries if they have, and you collect the payment, right? That is how it is. So this combination helps me to sign up more people confidently, because people have doubts, so many doubts, and they are on the fence to decide whether I should go with this person or not, right? When it is high tickets. When it is low tickets, definitely, people can take a risk of giving you 5,000 rupees without any asking you questions. But when they have to actually pay you 2 lakhs or 3 lakhs, they want to talk to you, right? What is the next thing here? Hybrid system to generate leads. This is again one of the beautiful things that I teach, and which is happening with me, is I run evergreen ads, right? I run evergreen ads, which means these are low budget ads and they keep running every time. And people start coming inside my community, which is actually my Facebook group here. Like, you are inside my Facebook group, right? So through organic methods and through ads, they come inside my community, which means I am generating leads both using paid and organic methods. And for ads also, I don't have, it's not a risky venture here. You're not putting, so much of amount just to see, just to, do an event and then it fails, right? If, let's say, you are beginning your journey, you do an event and you spend 1 lakh. Now there are, let's say, 50 people in the room, you delivered, but you don't, this was your first event and you don't know how to sell. So you actually wasted 1 lakh in one single go, right? This is what you need to do in the beginning. Now, definitely now I run ads to directly get people into my challenge. Why? Because now I know what to say, and I also know that people will convert. But in the beginning, you definitely run evergreen ads. You bring people inside the community. So they come in your community. Once they are in your community, now you can pitch a lot of things. You can ask them to join your challenge. You can ask them to come on a one-on-one call, and lot many things, right? So this is actually helping me to work by spending less money in ads, and it can also be done organically, right? So yeah, I can see a lot of people live here. Thank you so much, guys, for watching live. Thank you so much, Rakesh, Trupti, Mai. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Uday, Bipendra, Nikita, Gyavan, Ravi, Anupama, Venkata, right? So yeah, that's it from my side, guys. By the way, I'm doing this 5-day challenge to actually show you how I'm doing all these things, whatever I said, and how you can close $10,000 on fast track using the high ticket models, right? I'm doing this challenge on 11th of November. Definitely, I will, drop the link here. And the ticket price right now I have just kept as 99 rupees, which means so you're paying 100 rupees for this 5-day challenge, which means 20 rupees in a day, right? I'll definitely give you that link, and you're most welcome to join my challenge. So that's it from my side, guys. You can definitely watch this replay if you want to again see what all, if you joined late, you can definitely watch it, right? That's it, guys. Thank you so much. Take